Okay, so, I just tried to record this, and I went through and I think it was a great recording, but then, I closed the game out and the message said, failed to record. So, I'm redoing this, and I'm gonna try to pretend that it's my first recording, and I'm gonna make, like, the same clips I made, I think. Here I was gonna say, here I said something like how I wasn't intending to do this as a whole series. I was just gonna do the vampire mage thing, but then I saw that the vampire video had like 25 times as many views as my videos usually get because I'm a small time YouTube nobody. And I decided I was going to milk this cow until I drained it dry, and I made this thing like, yeah, I get it drained it dry like because we're playing vampires, and I made this joke, and I was like, but this is a game for serious, mature adults. And then I was like, I'm going to kill the Gooseface bus driver because he has a goose face, and I think that's bad. I don't know, but geese are assholes, and they leave green poop all over sidewalks, and yeah, I think that's about... Yeah. I died, at the end of my previous attempt to record. So, yeah. I'm gonna try to I think I'm gonna restart this chapter, just so you guys know what's going on. Alright. New York dead friends. My guts are a bubble bath. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so, let's do this again, because everything is terrible. The floppy cat hopped into a sack, and the sock fell into the sea, or the floppy cat loved to romp and hopped in after the sock as it sunk into the sea. She's doing it. I already selected, like, what the fuck is it? She's doing a children's book that I'm apparently helping her with, so, yeah, first one. Thanks, yeah, I like the fail cat better than the dive cat. Thanks! Alright, Izzy wants to know where I am. We must almost be in the city. There's those nuclear buildings, like big golf balls all lit up. Those containment buildings before the tunnel in Jersey. The Turnpike. It's the Jersey Turnpike. I think that got stolen in a Carmen Sandiego game once. I'm not sure how someone stole it, but it happened. You know that bouncer at the blind spot who wouldn't let Paula in because of the spikes on her shoes? Did you? He's asking if he ate them. He tried to, but, he didn't. The thought was too gross. I just kneed him in the balls. He didn't do shit, though, like he was afraid of me. This is insane. Well, I chose this is insane last time. I wonder what happens when I say this is amazing. I don't know what oh, absolutely nothing changes. He just has the same exact response. And my mom keeps texting. She says, I can feel you, the tac-tac you keep tapping on hard surfaces to remind you this is not a dream, come home. I'm stepping on my volume button. Hold on. Mom's dead. I might be going actually out of my mind. I feel like Case should have come to this conclusion earlier. But, as we will see, Case is kind of stupid. Also, Sammy keeps running lines of the kids' book past me, and I kind of want to say my head's not in a good place for that right now, but there's no way Sammy can handle this. True horror comes in run-on sentences. Remember that, folks. Yeah, no. I am barely handling this. Sammy would lose it. Sammy would shriek and lose both eyes and hide, though she seems to be happier in the hospital writing her book than she was at the shelter. I don't know the context for that. What are we going to do? I don't even know. Brittany's like, cool, we'll make milkshakes. FML. I said this in my previous attempt to record, but, milkshakes are not an appropriate context for FML. No one's like, sweet. No one's like, milkshakes. Fuck my life. Because milkshakes are amazing. Would be nice to have someone to talk to who knew anything. It's so hot here, I feel like the blood in me is as hot as the air. There's crickets, I'm noticing things, I'm looking at a palm tree. I'll never see palm trees in the day again. This is really pretentious bullshit, yeah. Against that day, see, seriously, this is, my god. This game really thinks it's a lot more clever than it actually is. I'm kinda depressed, to be honest. Over here, the glass in the window's cracked and the trees out there look just like another crack in a bigger window out there. I'm worrying about all this case. You should. Everything is probably fucked. The buildings in this part of Brooklyn all look like they're trying to crush each other. I said before again in my original attempts to record this, I actually kind of like that line. That's a good description for, like, a city. And also, this is clearly, like, a comic. So they basically, at this point, just gave up all pretense of pretending that these sketches were, like, photographs. Oh, I got a text from... Oh, no. Here! I've seen that message in Dark Souls. They're not answering. Gonna hit the bar. I guess that meant time was passing. Windows in rows, iron grates, black furniture, shifting, little people chatter with their mouths. I'm not sure what else little people would chatter with. Drinking things. You are radically unwanted now. Once you might have told yourself that the real you deserved better. But now, if they knew the real you, they would want to get away. You aren't like them. You aren't like anyone you'd like to be with. Your body's just throwing you around, enabling a need. A graceless need you will only take. The abandonment you're feeling couldn't be more deserved. Mother is such an asshole. You're not my mother. You're not my real mom. The first day of school, you thought the teacher shared clothes with your father because his shirt had an alligator too. You don't sound like her. I feel like they're reading from two different parts of the script. I do love you, and I miss you. I am new now, and I am transfigured. Pretending to drink is really boring, and no one will shut up about the Knicks winning as if the Knicks haven't won about half the time since basketball started. Again, comic, not a photograph. You're still there? I had a bad dream. I'm painting a picture of it. It's amazing how everything anyone does in a bar is the same wherever you are. It's right in front of their place. I'd have seen them go in. No, it's right in front of their place. I'd have seen them go in. I'm kind of getting worried. I told them I was coming. Okay, so if I ask around, I die. So I'm gonna climb up. Climbing up in the window, however, leads me to the next scene. I know this because, again, I attempted to record this shit, and it didn't fucking record. Climb? Yeah, it's just like tagging a bridge. Security camera eyes graffiti over. Fire escape next to the tracks. I'm looking at the molding lines and the windows and where the graffiti already is. I'm fast. I can tic-tac up left. I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like I'm on fire. Fast. I can tic-tac up left. Shit, that was too easy. Gooseface driver's blood feels like it's still in my legs. Maybe even the meth. I am powered by the meth. I am a meth vampire. Just change into a bat, LOL. I thought at this point they didn't know that they were vampires. You tried to change into a bat, didn't you? I guess that's not a thing. I think it's a thing if you're a gangrel, but I don't think it's a thing if you're any other clan. Don't ever change, Izzy. Your pervert friends should be dead, and they are. Yeah, it's just like my mom. Fuck, fuck. Fuck. That's not how you spell fuck. What is it? Dead. Elia and Brittany. Lot of pieces. They're in pieces. That was my dream! I love how Izzy is so unconcerned with them being dead. He's just like, oh, I had a dream about this. That's interesting. For reals? And now I'm immediately not concerned about their deaths either. That's a lovely picture. I came and I thought, like, who sleeps with their phone on the pillow? Who sleeps with their Xbox on the bed? Who sleeps with blood on the wall? Good Lord. I laughed so hard I started coughing. Yeah, so, like I said, Case is kind of a moron. Oh yeah, this basically just a long, pretentious nonsense. I don't fucking know. Someone wrote that across the Kill la Kill poster. You know, I didn't realize this when I tried to record earlier, but that is a lot to write across an anime poster. Like, you'd assume that they were writing in blood or something, but, like, can you imagine writing that huge-ass paragraph across, like, a poster of some woman, of, like, some anime girl showing off her underboobs? Just imagining, like, the killer just, like, writing it with his fingers across it, like... My guts are a bubble bath. My guts are a bubble bath. That's sensible. Feel like something greasy's crawling in under. Like total organ failure. This sea is stupid. I have to talk to you now and be afraid tomorrow. Yeah, I'll move fear in my schedule back a day. Fuck. The smell in here. I mean, my friends are dead, but could they not stink the place up? Why am I dreaming exact stuff that happened? So, all that just blew past Izzy. TV still on. Jamie fucking Oliver making pork. I wish I was home and my friends were alive again. But instead, all my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. You should get out of there. Alright, I chose your right earlier, and guess what? I fucking died. So no, I'm not getting out of there. No. This is how it is now. We look for clues. We have to look for clues because we're in danger. We're not normal people anymore. These things happen. Why does that to... Okay. To us... Really? This isn't happening. I'm pretty sure it is, Izzy, man. Sorry, dude. This happening, and I'm going to stop talking for a second, and I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to find a place where there's no blood, like on this shitty swivel chair, going to sit in it, and I'm going to think, and I'm going to get out, and I'm going to find out who did this, and you're going to help, and we're going to make sure we kill them. Okay, so, call me crazy, but I think we've got a suspect already. I killed a bird today. Well, good fucking job, Izzy. What the fuck do you want, a medal? Well, every time you go to KFC, you kill a bird, Izzy. No, I don't. The bird is already pre-killed when I get to KFC. Stay with me now. Don't fade on me. Texting you right now is the only thing keeping me together to real reality, as opposed to fake reality. Well, that's fucked because I thought it was still in a nightmare. Poople don't text in night. People don't text in nightmares. Okay, Google about criminals always return to the scene of the crime. Google if that's actually a thing. I know it sounds stupid unless you have a better idea. This is amazing. This is stupid and I actually don't. Gloves on. I love how one of the options is must find the cause of death, as if I didn't see them in, like, fucking pieces. I'm gonna check the computer. Okay, my screen didn't crack, so that's a good sign. Same password as last time I slept over here, sorry. Cam's been recording all night. Guest B finally got around to shooting her comics rants. Playing now, writing as I watch, going to speed it up a bit. Oh, are we gonna get, like, live tweets of him watching the footage of his friend's gruesome murder? First minutes are on Spain Rodriguez and social issues in EC shock suspense comics. She's kinda good. Okay. So I think we know who murdered them then. Gamergate. Was kind of good. Do you have to? Okay, Izzy, you must be real fun at parties. You must be great at parties, Izzy. You fucking downer, man. B is interrupted mid-Thrash Man period. Goes to door off camera. Macy passes Cam. Looks freaked. Muffled voices at door. Fuckness. This is not right. You know how paranoid the gang had been after Liberty Plaza? The things they thought they'd land in lockup for? I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. They went pretty dark, yes, still don't have their new numbers. Who? What? So why the fuck are they letting this coppish lady in? What? Yep. First, Brittany is barking like, who the fuck are you? And next, she's all acquiescent and shit. Dominate! Shapes pass close to the cam for kitchen. Cop has nice heels and legs. Wait. It's a stripper cop? What? Shit, what's happening? That's it. Just shapes and screams. Warm light from off camera and lights cut out. Cam doesn't pick up shit after that. Just the screaming. Turning off sound. Can't stand it. Shit, fuck. Killed by cop? Killed by stripper cop. Scrub through the rest real quick. No one comes in, so can't be cops. Legs is gone way before dawn. You think? Really? Yahoo Answers, bro. Not unless they're dumb, lol. There's an episode of This American Life. IDK, what that is? This American Life is a public radio show featuring people telling amusing and sometimes poignant anecdotes about facets of existence that otherwise go overlooked because of death. Looks like, to be honest, it looks like what I did to Goose Driver. Brittany has been cut. She's been torn apart. He just kind of transitioned from explaining This American Life to talk about the cause of death. I didn't even realize he was changed there. I love how he stopped in the middle of his criminal investigation to impart some knowledge about a TV show to his friend. Someone on Skeptic Forum says some serial killers do. Not a serial killer. Return tot he seen, I mean. This is not a serial killer. This is something to do with Hollis. Wait, who? Why are you New York? And then, case was a city. Told you. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay, here's the whole story. What do you remember from Claire's party? All I remember is I pre-gamed and I showed up and there were those weird twins and that Beardo was like, "Hey, I've got MDMA. Want some?" And I didn't want very much. Blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. I didn't want very much, just like a quarter tab, because I was trying to stay away from it because I hadn't had anything for 3 months. Excuse me. And I had it and told you that I was not feeling great and I was making out with Hollis. Then I blacked out because I just remember that gold pattern on beanbag chair turning into beetles' backs, and the rest of it was drunk dream. I think I passed out. Does everyone in this universe talk in run-on sentences? Your last dream came true. What was your dream? It wasn't like any story, just under layers like burned colored tongues as big as arms. I couldn't breathe, but when I put my face into one of the tongues, I inhaled the spit off it completely, covering my face this time, and I can breathe. This is really gross. And I can breathe and breathing it, and then I felt like, you know what, if I inhale... This maybe it's bad to do that, but I could breathe, but I had to get out, and there was that thing where you're trying and can't wake up, but see, waking up as like yourself, just on the other side of the skin of water. Did Donald Trump write this? Above the swimming pool you can't get out from. I just woke up covered in throw up, and Claire was like really mad that I've thrown up on the bed, her sisters. But she was also kind of like, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Parties, right? I painted the dream. What? Let me see. Does Izzy just paint dreams? Is that all he does with his life? I have no fucking idea what I'm looking at. I don't remember you saying that you didn't feel well. I figured you passed out. I think I was wasted already, though I do remember something like that, like what you said, though, sucking. It just went on in this empty, the way people describe DMT. I'm gonna be honest, I am not hip to drug lingo, so I have no idea what the fuck these people are talking about. I am totally lost right now. I was like, who put something in my drink? I woke up on the IKEA couch and remember I made out with somebody. It was like stuff that happened when you were a kid, but I was getting my shit together. Hollis was like, come on to the store with me, so we went to the store. That's a really great story, bro. Then outside all at once, there were these long-haired women coming like spiders. What? And I just thought, these are some long-haired women running in the night. You don't see that all the time. You don't see that all the time. Maybe they're playing a game. And Hollis was like, run. But I was sick, so we just ran. What? I was feeling so strange, and it was in like an alley with a thrown-out DVD player, and I sat on the DVD player, and Hollis was sitting on someone's back steps and trying to hide from long-haired women. And then Hollis was looking at me, and then Hollis looks at me, and I just have to do what Hollis tells me to do. Hollis is a vampire. Holy shit! You know what I mean? That you can't not do it? I've been there. So is Hollis' mother? So Hollis says, get out of LA, and if you don't hear from me in 3 days, stay away. That's all, but I knew it was a real thing I had to do, like medical grade had to do it. Also, I keep remembering one of the women was my mom, but that can't be true. What? Hollis not answering anybody's texts. Yeah. You need to find Hollis, that's your job. That's written like a Tumblr text post, that text. I have a job and I need to start getting to it. I can't do this shit. I'm crying. Tears are what? Our tears are WTF. Red. Oh, they're crying bloody tears. Bloody tears. Bloody tears. Castlevania reference. Sorry, I apologize. Now you don't have to go to work. Why would you go to work? Because I need money. This is because of capitalism. That's a stupid question. No, it isn't. What are you going to make? Do you make money? What are you going to buy? Food? They're going to sell you a fucking cat wrapped up at what store? At the pet store. You don't need food. You don't need that. Rent? Also, I couldn't hurt a cat. That's fucked up. Seriously, dude. Rent? The rent we pay to the fucking landlord who was in that article about him in the LA Weekly about how the rent is the maximum more it can be every year and uses the money to put little sculptures of fucking eagles outside all the brownstones because of some symbolism of to do with his shit wife and spending on donations to that fucking church that kicked your mom's dress shop out so they can build a parking lot. That landlord who you could probably break like a twig. That rent, that landlord. I need to catch my breath. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have a life case. No, you had a life. Now you have a different thing. These aren't the rules around things. There's just a lot of drywall and crushed rocks. Oh my god, Kay, shut the fuck up. Crushed rocks that you and your bed is in, and you send paper wrapped in paper to another bunch of drywall and smushed rocks, and a guy sits in a room and takes the paper out of the room and puts it in another place with a metal door. You get rid of that man, that system stops. Police come, you hear them breathing a mile away. The city is invisible walls around other invisible walls set up for people to be people in, but it all depends on you having the needs and fears it expects you to have right now. Case is such a fucking tool. It stops making sense when you start having other needs and other fears. It's a new city now. The thing you used to worry about, stop worrying about them. Jesus Christ. Are we gonna move on at any point, or is Case just gonna keep waxing poetically? We eat blood and all our friends are dead. Title drop! And this is more important than Sunglasses Express, Izzy. Sunglasses Express? What? Oh, does Izzy work there, I guess? What's important now isn't that any of the things we used to think are facts. What's important now is things not yet. No, we have to ignore the... What? What we've been looking at and look at what we've been ignoring or we'll die. I'm so confused. Again. I mean, you've already died at least like 3 times, Case. That's on me. But looking at that nonsense you just posted, you kind of deserved it. Yeah. I mean, no point keeping my employee discount if I'll never see the sun. The shelter doesn't even have volunteers at night, so I can't do that. Homeless shelter or the animal shelter? Oh, right, both actually. Sad face. Poor Izzy. Why can't this game be about Izzy? Kind of calmer. Going to try to look around more. Oh, right, we're in a murder scene. Something smells wonky, like burnt plastic. Burnt plastic. Burnt plastic. Smells from kitchen. It's a mess. A fight? Someone tried to torch the place. Most of the wallpaper and half the table. Serious burns. Gasoline? God. There's an ass over there. I remember pressing my face against it like it was the longest drag on the best cigarette ever, and now it's legless on a coffee table lying in its own smear. What? There's an ass on the table. That's a visual gag in SpongeBob. Like that episode where like Mr. Krabs wants SpongeBob and Patrick to look after his dog, and he says they'll have like their behinds, and like there's like an imagine spot where they're like imagine him like lounging, and he's got like their butts on trophy plaques on the wall. That's what I'm imagining. It was an ass that Case ate out one time. Case eats ass and all his friends are dead. Table butt. Oh my god. Somebody wrote this. Somebody wrote this, and somebody else approved it.
and somebody else, like, programmed it, and somebody formatted it, and published this. Like, this went through multiple people, and they all thought, yes, this right here is what we need in our serious, mature, adult horror game. A disembodied ass. I remember what it was like to wake up with that arm wrapped around me. I don't want to tell you what that arm is wrapped around now. Is it wrapped around an ass? All that's left of them besides body parts is the magnetic poetry on the fridge and stuff they bought. God, Brittany's brain. How does he know it's Brittany's brain and not Elia's brain? The bookshelf. So, how do you sort brains? Her mind was always on Susan Sontag and Harry Potter, and now her brain is on Susan Sontag. How very considerate of her murderer to make a visual metaphor like that. Oh, and Usher. What? Are we talking the singer or the fall of the house of? Okay, fuck Usher. I'm assuming the singer. On top of everything else, you're talking shit on Usher. This is nonsense. This isn't funny. I beg to differ, Izzy. No, it isn't funny. It's fucked beyond every fucking thing. And this is our life now. And the only thing I can do is type and tell you and try not to be scared. You can't just have characters say how they feel? That makes me feel angry. Okay, but you said we have to keep thinking. Why is there Usher? Usher is not actually here. It's just a CD on the bookshelf sitting on brains. Confessions. But they fucking hate Usher. Remember, Elia had that whole rant about how the Usher MasterCard was everything wrong with America, and his outfit on the MTV Awards looked like he was on a fishing boat in The Matrix. It was like their main thing for a year, how much they hated Usher. Your main thing is how much you hate some random-ass musician? Fuck off, this is not a fucking clue, Izzy. It's just that they're dead and there's a CD in brains. Am I reading this? Am I actually reading this with my own two eyes? Why is there Usher? Why is there even a fucking CD? Like, who has CDs? Maybe it was going to be a present for an old person. Maybe someone's mom likes Usher. But do moms like Usher? And is it still in the wrap? Is he asking the hard-hitting questions? It's not wrapped. Pick it up and open it. Fine. No CD, just paper with this on it. Wait, I recognize that symbol. That's Tremere, isn't it? I think that's Tremere. Like, I'm not like super up to date on my vampire clans, but I think that's a Tremere symbol. I'm probably wrong. If I am wrong, I'm sure there are a lot of like World Darkness fans who will tell me I'm an idiot in the comments, possibly. But yeah, I'm thinking that's Tremere, but I could be talking out my ass. WTF. Macy sent me a message. Are you police? Fuck, Macy, you're alive and you weren't answering your phone. Are you police? What the fuck? What? No, it's me, Case. Where are you, Macy? This isn't Macy. Okay. There's just the knot appears over it. Is Macy alive? They took your friend alive from the massacre.
This phone fell during the struggle. Why did you kill them? I did not kill them. The gods of New York did. I just picked up a phone. Why? Curiosity. Why were the gods feeding in my parish? And they were so wasteful. And now I'm curious about you. Why did not Macy think I was police? What is this? A mark of the art of the gods of the city. I have seen one like it. It occults their activities. It makes the prey ignore things. Your friends died because of you. You are one of us, or the mark would have kept you away. I'm pretty sure they are, Tremere. Yeah. One of what? Who got in and killed them? I thought they already figured out they were vampires because, like, Izzy was cracking about turning into bass and shit. I have answered enough for now. Now I ask, where are you from? California. Oh, well, that fucking explains everything. You are kith to Ilyana, to Hollis. Hollis, I think. The gods are far from consanguine with Hollis. They are mutually inimical. You are being isolated and hurt by them. And you are... not Macy. Observing. This quarter of Bushwick is increasingly wretched, but it is mine for years past memory. How do I find Macy? Hello? Question mark? Not Macy is an asshole. Is he? If you're getting this, I really need you to be on the other end because I'm going to go crazy unless there's someone who isn't evil talking to me. Is he? I have to hide from the sun. Okay, so, I think this is a good place to end this for now. So, yeah, so things happened, and blood happened, and disembodied asses happened. Vampire the Masquerade. We eat ass, and all our friends are dead. Alright. Alright, have a good night, everyone.